Welcome to a day in the life of an IT cyber risk advisor working remotely from New York City. So it is currently 9:09 a.m., February 7th or 8th, I believe. I'm not even too sure. I'm on my way to Manhattan. I'm going to be working out of a WeWork out there. And I figure I'll do this intro while my car is warming up. But yeah, today I'm going to be taking you guys on a day in the life task of what I do at work. Okay, so change of plans because I'm at the Long Island Railroad stop and there's nowhere to park. And this is not normal. Like, I've never seen the parking lot this packed. There's nowhere to park, so what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I can go, actually, I'm gonna go try the other train station. Hi, I am having the most stressful day ever. First and foremost, I left my vaccine card at home. Then my manager is like texting me nonstop. He's texting me, he's calling me, and it's like never like this. So I'm like, what? I'm like in Penn Station, he's calling me, and I'm like, so I guess the heat is on today, which I guess I picked a really bad filming day. But right now I'm working on some testing. I'm doing some field work, and by the way, I can't like show what I'm doing because a lot of the work is proprietary. I hope I said that correctly, but it's very confidential, so I can't like show my screen. Currently right now I'm testing this client's software. So in a nutshell, they had sent me a whole bunch of like evidence to look over and evaluate, and then from there I verify it or let them know what's wrong. I check to see if they're pretty much in compliance with standards and regulations. So I did that, and then my manager sent me like a whole bunch of review notes, and pretty much everything is wrong. And I'm like, wait, I don't understand how, like, I truly don't understand what he was trying to say. So I asked him if maybe we could get on a call. I don't know, I'm just so stressed out because I could have swore I did all of this right. But I mean, okay, I'm exaggerating. It's not completely wrong. It's just some errors here and there, and I just need to update it. There he goes. I texted my manager. I was like, listen, I'm having the most hectic morning. When you called me, I was so frazzled. And he was like, yeah, I can tell. He wants me to review and update my work, and then we can connect later about it. So it looks like I won't be having lunch. I have a meeting at 2 p.m. so we'll see how this works. Looks like I'm not having lunch. So right now I'm reviewing my own work, making sure that I reviewed the client's work correctly. So pretty much I did the work, and then my manager reviewed my work, just so that like we're all on the same page and we're not like sending the client like wrong stuff, especially considering that I just started like a month ago. You know, I'm like, I don't want to say I'm still in training because I'm not, but I'm gonna make mistakes. So he reviewed my work, and I have a lot to review back, and then hopefully I'll try to like step out and get some lunch. We'll see. I have a meeting at 2 p.m. with a newer client. My manager will be on the call, so I'm not gonna be like by myself. But yeah, today is definitely a very, very stressful day. I think partly because of like I stepped out of the office. I stepped out of my home. So like commuting and everything is just way too much going on. And then deadlines are approaching, have like client calls, we have work to do. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for the next like hour. You guys, I haven't been to this city, especially this part of the city, in so long. Usually I just go to Brooklyn or like 34th Street and call it a day. I have so much euphoria right now. It's insane. Like, I already can't wait to come back here to 42nd again because It's definitely a vibe. The east side of 42nd, we don't mess with Times Square, okay? Don't play. Okay, guys, it is 1:28 and I have a message from my manager. But yeah, it is 1:28 p.m. right now. I am back in work mode. I'm gonna be sitting here in this phone booth for a really long time because I have multiple meetings and a lot of work to do, so I need to really like zone in and focus. 1:33, you guys. I don't know why I'm like feeling really nervous. I think because I have to talk in this meeting. So let me just break down this meeting because this is a different phase of a project. I believe there's like 4 or 5 phases of each project, of each project meaning each client. And for this particular meeting, this is our, like, we call it a kickoff meeting, a kickoff call, pretty much where we like get accustomed to each other, and also pretty much where the client and the auditors, us, will get accustomed to one another and kind of like figure out the scope of their project and also their controls / countermeasures that I was talking about earlier. And then from there, like, we're just pretty much gathering specifics. We're gathering specifics. I never know how to say that word, but we're just gathering a lot of details from them, and then we're gonna update the controls, countermeasures, and then yeah, that's pretty much it for that phase, I guess. The kickoff phase, the get to know each other phase, where we get to know one another and we get what we need from them, and then from there we tell them what we need, like what kind of evidence we need, so that we can like pretty much test their controls. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I'm all over the place right now. Like I said, I'm kind of nervous. Okay guys, so it is 2:37 p.m. That means the meeting was only like 37 minutes. I did the meeting with the client and the meeting with my manager in like 37 minutes. Wow. I think I'm going to leave the phone booth and then so that someone else can have it. Kind of want to share what the biggest challenge of this job is. It's not hard, but it is pretty stressful. So I would say the most challenging part for me is like project management, because like you can have, like, right now things can be going calmly and smoothly, and then 2 minutes go by and everything is like you're like rushing everything. There's a whole bunch of deadlines and it could just get really stressful. Right now I'm feeling the pressure. These deadlines just come out of nowhere. Like, you have one meeting with a client and then boom, deadlines, and it's like having to juggle everything is so like, it's just like a little bit too much for me. But yeah, successful meeting.